So for around $10, how good are the QKZ VK4? So like I said, the VK4 are around $10. I got mine for $15 because they included this really nice case, but that's beside the points. These are around $10 I think, but anyways, I will be comparing these to my ZSN Pros. You can see I have, I will be comparing the stock ZSN Pros because these already have a better cable than the one that comes stock with the cases. It also has other ear tips, but anyways, let's take a quick look at the box. Again, QKZ. I don't know if I related to KZ, but anyways, VK4, DSD Hi-Fi Dynamic, and high-res audio. Made in China, the QKZ logo, which I really like. Yeah. And here's the juicy part. The pin type is 0.75 millimeters, so standard, let's say. 3.5 jack, 1.2 meters cable, which is actually not super long, but actually good. The frequency response, pretty standard again. Impedance of 16 ohms. Impedance actually, their sensitivity and their weight. There is not a lot that we can learn in the box, so let's unbox them. They look pretty nice actually. Okay, so let's set the IEMs aside, and you don't get anything, which is a shame. So you have pretty nice ear tips. I really like the color. They have already been unboxed by the custom, so they check them. We have an L plug, and the cable feels super cheap. I don't mean that in a bad way, but yeah, it feels actually very fragile. So here we have the pins. This is a double pin system, which is pretty standard with older KZ models. So this can use KZ cables, in case you're wondering if you want to upgrade to an 8-core cable, because yeah, this is not the best cable. It feels actually pretty fragile. We have a microphone, which I don't mind, and a plastic fork. So let's take a look at the IEMs themselves. So here we have, after struggling a bit, and again, they feel cheap. The printing here is not the best quality, but it looks cool. I really like the color combination actually. We have a golden kind of, I don't know what it is, if it is a screw or just for looks, but it looks cute. This is only a dynamic driver unit, so no hybrid, no balance armature, so pretty basic. And oops, there we go. This is how they look connected. Oops, sorry. Very professional of me, of course. They feel cheap. That's the major problem that I have with these IEMs right now. But I will test them for about a week and then come back with my results. I also, like I said, we will be comparing them with my cases. I won't be using this cable, so I don't think that it will matter, but there they are. So once I test them, I will come back with the results and all of that. So I'm sorry for the weird angle, but I'm reviewing this on my bed so you can get a better look at the IEMs with the cable, which doesn't look that bad actually, but again, it feels cheap. Super quick review of the case. It is super nice. Let me open it for you. It is actually quite deep. I don't know how to pronounce this brand. I already put a silica gel pack because I want to, you know, take care of this. Okay, so I've been using the VK4 as my daily driver for the last week and a half. I'm also comparing to the KZ ZSN Pro. Here I have my notes. I tested them with I think 10 songs, I believe. I don't know, I don't remember. But the results are in and I'm actually kind of surprised. So I will go over the positives first and then the things that I didn't like. So first of all, as you can see, I have other ear tips installed. These are newbie ear tips. I really like them and they don't look that bad. But let's first talk about the important thing, that is audio quality. I should mention that I'm not 100% an audiophile. I appreciate a nice clear sound, but I also like bass. So, you know, I will put this as a normal review, not an audiophile review, so you know. But anyways, so let's talk about the important thing, which is audio quality, and I'm actually surprised. So first of all, this is, I think, that a V-shaped sound, it says in the box. The bass is super punchy. The mids are actually the strong suit of these IEMs. The female vocals feel really lively, although the male vocals feel somewhat recessed, but the mids are actually very well detailed and somewhat forward in the mix. And the highs are, you know, actually pretty good. They don't feel picky, they don't feel thin, but you know, they aren't that crazy. Overall, I feel that the VK4 are actually pretty balanced sounding, with some bass boost, and also the mids are really good. So if you are really into pop or something like that, these are actually pretty good. Also, soundstage is actually pretty decent considering the price. It's not something super surprising, but I actually really liked it. The instrument separation is good also, and yeah, they are overall pretty lively sounding with a touch of warmth. So that's the positive thing about the audio quality in this, but not everything is positive. They don't have a lot of detail, I should say, micro detail. In some songs the bass feels just there, it just sounds, you don't really feel the vibrations even though these are in ear, which is something that really surprised me, not in a good way. Also, male vocals feel somewhat recessed, which is weird. I don't know why is that. And also the highs, like I said, they aren't anything crazy. They are, like I said, just there. Also, something that I forgot to mention is that after using EQ, these become really lively. I always use EQ in all of my audio gear because, you know, I like to personalize my sound. I normally use a bass boost and a mids boost because I don't like treble that much. Although these are very responsive to EQ, there is still not that much detail, so if you are going to use EQ in this, you should be careful because you can lose some detail when giving it a bass boost or whatever, which, you know, is because there is only one driver, a dynamic driver for that matter. So now let's talk about the negative things. Starting with the earbud itself. Let me take out the ear tip. As you can see, it's all plastic, all of it. Even the little mesh here, the little stem is plastic. Everything is plastic, so they are super light, which I hate and like at the same time, because when you put it in your ear you don't really feel it, but you know, it feels super light. The second thing is the little pin connector. As you can see, let me focus. So yeah, as you can see, the double pin connector is pretty long. So you should be careful with this when you are first putting it in, because you can break one of these. And also something that I didn't expect is this memory hook. It's pretty soft actually, which is also a bad thing, because sometimes it goes out of your ear and you really didn't feel it, so And also my unit is like, Another negative thing for me is the cable itself. Although it's braided, it feels fragile, as I said, super fragile. So now for the comparison, these are my ZSN Pros. I have the VK ear tips because I really like the color. So for the comparison, I know that these are heavily modified, well, heavily, I just have an 8-core cable, which in terms of sound, these are for, people that are beginning to get into this IEMs rabbit hole. These are not as detailed as the ZSN Pro? I don't know how to call them. In terms of sound, it's really not that complicated as people might want it to seem. These are less detailed, but they are for, people who like vocals. The mids here are better than here, but so now for the earbuds. There is a universe of difference. It's not fair comparing the VK4 with the ZSN Pro because there is some price difference. But anyways, like I said previously, this is all plastic, which I don't like. This feels super light. This is metal or aluminum, I don't know, but it feels heavier. It gives it that premium feel. And also, I really like the design here. Also, like I previously showed, the stem on this is pure plastic, and this is actually metal. I really like how this looks. That golden stem. I don't know how to call it really. Oh, which are the best? The answer might surprise you. Even though these are $10, they sound much better than that. Actually, I was surprised when I first used them. Also, so which are better? Although these have better sound than this, I prefer this because of purely the quality, the build quality. So even though these have better mids and a punchy bass, I still really love the sound in the KZ ZSN Pro, mainly because it is a more musical sound, more lively, and also the micro detail that they give you is super nice. I really appreciate when you can hear those really tiny details in songs. But I don't know if I mentioned this, if you are getting into the IEM kind of rabbit hole, I recommend this. Actually, if you like the sound here, maybe consider upgrading to this, or even the, what are they called, the ZSN Pro, I think. I don't know, but if you are interested in getting IEMs, these are actually your best option. So in conclusion, I think that the VK4 are best suited for beginners. If you don't want to really make an investment and get these, which are $30, $25, I don't remember actually, but anyways, these are beside to the point. Let me get them out of the way. So like I said, these are best suited for beginners. They have nice detail, nice mids, nice bass, nice highs, everything nice except for the build. These are super light, which again I like and I don't like at the same time. So that would be it for this review, comparison, unboxing, whatever. I hope you guys like it. There will be links in the description below if you are interested in buying them, and also I will try to find a link for this case. super original thing to do, but you know, if you can, drop a like, comment, give me feedback because I'm getting started. So see you in the next review.